Now this week we've been talking about free weights versus machines. I talked a little bit about cables, and then my last video I talked a little bit about why I like to use free weights. I know in the past I've talked about this a little bit in terms of how I train a little bit differently than other people. I focus a lot more on functional movements, which is almost any movement is functional, but because of scoliosis, I like to make sure that I train my body in a specific way. And I kind of bleed that into how I train my clients as well, although I'm not as strict with them as I am with myself with how I train. But yes, I like to use free weights the majority of the time, pretty much for the benefits that I said earlier, in terms of I can go anywhere with them. If I have, maybe adjustable kettlebell or adjustable dumbbells or even adjustable barbells, taking them with me. Most places where you go to, even if you have a small gym, they'll have dumbbells there for you, or maybe even a kettlebell or two. Like I said, I'm able to do a lot of different exercises with them. So say that I only have 1 or 2 dumbbells, I can do a lot of different things with them. I don't need a whole gym to get a good workout in. And then I'm able to do more movements that I say resemble functional patterns in terms of how I move from day to day, right? When you're using a fixed machine, you're only doing, like I said, focusing on predominantly one muscle group at a time, and just focusing on that one. Like I said, if that's your goal, if you're trying to go for maybe hypertrophy, getting bigger, those are very good for that, right? Or if you're working on an injury and you want to just isolate a muscle without engaging other muscle groups, that's perfectly fine as well. But if you're perfectly healthy and you're fit and you really want to challenge yourself, I think they pose a really good big benefit for challenging yourself. And I really like to challenge myself, my body. As I've talked about in other videos, kettlebells are another free weights that I like to challenge myself with. Those are my Wednesday workouts. As I've talked about in the past as well, I struggle with a lot of the kettlebell movements. Something like 15 pounds with dumbbells or even a barbell feels a lot lighter versus a 15-pound kettlebell. A 45-pound dumbbell feels a lot lighter than a 45-pound kettlebell. And it's not just the fact that it's not just the weight, it's how the weight is distributed. And so, once again, I really like free weights. Kettlebells are becoming one of my favorites, even though they are more challenging for me. I'm still struggling with, like I said, cleans in one video, snatches, almost every type of movement with them, but they're fun, and I love to challenge myself and push myself. And I still suggest, for you guys as well, if you're into fitness and even if you're not, to try even simple kettlebell movements. They are very beneficial and they do challenge you in a way that normal dumbbells and barbells don't challenge you. But anyways, once again, hopefully that was helpful. Until the next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.